be rough with you. Be rough with love! Prick love for pricking, and you beat love down! Tom, give me a case to put my visage in. A visor for a visor.
I loved the rehearsal process because it was so focused on building the world. And we took a lot of time living in a what if world, right? What if it was this, and what if it was that, and what if I thought this or felt this way? Which just gives me, as an actor, lots of room to play and to try different things.
Our director, Chase, has a very unique rehearsal process, I think. He starts with character work. He gets everybody in the room together to help each other build character. Then after that, he'll have us jump into scenes, but it's not structured. He doesn't direct, like, go here on this line and say it this way. He asks you to come memorize as much as you can, and then you just play. And that's how it's been for the last several months, is us just showing up, trying different things, exploring new ways to play the scene. And in a lot of ways, that's very freeing as an actor, because it kind of helps you discover on your own what the world is, what the show is, what you need to do for the show. Helps you discover your character that way.
The nice thing about setting Romeo and Juliet in a more modern setting means that I can make a playlist of songs I think that Romeo would listen to. It's easier to pull from my experience and then just put them within the frame of reference of the show itself.
It's been really interesting to discover the depth of love that the nurse has for Juliet, and in that deep love and devotion, she makes really bad choices on behalf of Juliet. But it's all from this place of, I just want you to be happy.
I knew it's a sadder discovery, but I, for some reason, found out and realized that Juliet's probably a sadder person than we all let on. And diving deeper into her and seeing her relationship with her parents, and seeing how she really only has a nurse who is her best friend, and that she doesn't really have a physical relationship with her mother. And I just find it so interesting to see how lonely she probably is in her life, and how Romeo really is the antidote to her loneliness, I think.
One of the hardest things for me to find was making Romeo both believable and likable. Because just from the play words itself, Romeo bounces all over the place. He is kind of a whiny guy a lot of the time. And so as I was approaching his character, I was like, I need to make this grounded in realism. I need to make people believe that he can shift emotions so quickly, but also, again, I just want him to be like a real person. Like, yes, he makes mistakes, but they're understandable mistakes made in the heat of the moment, which is something we all do.
Yeah, I mean, short answer, yes, the show is political. Except that it doesn't take sides, and it isn't trying to persuade anybody one way or the other. Maybe it's not political.
What we've tried to do isn't necessarily to explore a political divide or a political side. It's, I think, more what we're focused on is what are the things that divide us, and why do they divide us? Are those things that we can do away with? Is there more common ground to be found?
I think that anybody who thinks that Shakespeare is boring or hard to understand hasn't seen a good Shakespeare play, and that this would be a perfect one for that.
I think Shakespeare's brilliant, and I think if you have those opinions about Shakespeare, you maybe just haven't seen the right Shakespeare show. And I think that our production presents a strong case to Shakespeare being really cool and really fun and really enjoyable. So
I kiss in the show. Come see it.
Oh, I know I'm gonna be there.